Today was my first week. No, it's been a few days extra. About a week or so. I've been going on and off with it. Today is my first week of audio engineering school. So I thought I'd talk about it. It's very interesting. There are some ear training exercises where they do a graphic EQ and they play the track, and then you gotta switch the EQ until it sounds the same. There are other ear training courses where they play a track and they play 5 versions of it, all at different volume levels, and you have to put it in order from lowest to loudest, loudest to lowest, and you gotta put them in order the right way to see. Oh, this sample is the lowest, the quietest. This one is the second quietest, third quietest, etc. Then there are articles you have to read where they tell you about, like, hey dumbass, this is how you mix. This is a good mix. This is how you pan. This is how you set volume levels. I'm at level 1, so it's the beginning. So I'm doing the beginning part of the course, but they're talking about like panning and how things are attenuated, and they're talking about like how to mix. They give examples of what a good mix should look like. They're talking about. I have my notes right. Wait, I can bring up my notes. I'm leaving the thing on. Wait. Wait, I'm going to find it. Mixing notes. Okay, so it says, for example, bass drum 40 to 100 hertz, bass drum shell 200 to 500 hertz. Attack on the pedal is 2K to 6K hertz, for just an example. So I took notes on all that, and I'm going to use those notes when I mix. But I'm basically learning everything. So it's pretty fun. A bit stressful, but I think the stress is a good thing. But I'm basically learning a lot of good stuff about mixing. I'm curious how it's going to go once I get to level 5, level 10, etc. The higher levels. Each level will get harder, and I think the ear training courses are really fun. I passed the EQ course on the first try, both examples. Basically, as I said, they play an audio track, and it's EQ'd in a certain way, and you have to EQ it to make it match the example. So that was fun, and as you read the algorithms, like the text, every few pages there's a test to see if you were paying attention. So you have to answer the quiz, and you can keep trying it over and over again until you get everything right. So they're not like super harsh, like, oh, you got it wrong, you're like a slap on the wrist, right? But you can keep trying until you get it right. So I'm really enjoying the course. I think it's really fun. But I just thought I would talk about it and be like, hey guys, how's it going? But it's been my first week in the audio engineering course. I'm really enjoying it, and it's fun. But I wasn't sure what to expect. There are also workshops. Every few weeks there's a live stream, um, and those are cool too. I missed the first one, but I'm going to try to catch the next one. It was at a different time because they're on a different time zone, so I missed it. But I'm going to try to catch the next one for sure. But yeah, I thought I'd just say hi, see how hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the course. It's going to take 2 years to graduate, so I'm really excited about that. Also, I am deaf in the right ear, so when it got to panning, I got kind of scared. So I'm like, fuck, panning. I don't know anything about panning, and I don't think I'm going to be good at it because I only hear on one side. So if I were to get a speaker set up, I would probably, instead of the speakers set up left to right, I would probably do a setup where the speakers are here, right, and then my ear would capture both sides. That would probably work for me. But as it stands with headphones, I would have to listen and then flip it over and listen, and then flip it back over and listen again. So that's the difficulty for me. For me personally, that is the strife and the challenge is for me, that is I just like my hair. That is the challenge for me with mixing is the panning part because I don't hear on both sides, so I have to keep flipping the earphones around. Um, but that is the strife for me is that I only hear on one side. However, I went to a hearing doctor, an ear doctor, a few years ago. I think like 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. And she put a speaker into my ear and she turned it up really, really loud. And she turned it up so loud that I was actually able to pick up sound in my deaf ear. So I am, clinically, the term is profoundly deaf. She said, I'm not surprised that you can't hear in that ear. Like, your eardrum is shot. She said something like that. But she turned it up so loud that I could hear in the ear. So I am deaf in that ear profoundly, like clinically deaf. But there is actually hearing in my right ear. So I was thinking of getting a hearing aid somehow for the right ear. I think the government can pay for it or something. And I'd like to get a hearing aid for the right ear because it would be nice to make it easier to mix. Because that's going to be my job. I'm going to try to find work in audio engineering once I graduate. So if I could get a hearing aid, that would make things much easier. Particularly with panning, I could just do it by eye. Like, pan this track left 50%, pan the next track right 50%. You know what I mean? And just kind of do it by eye and kind of balance the tracks by eye of mixing, panning by eye. Like, just mathematically pan it by budget. Like, just by eye pan everything. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But just thought I'd say hello. How's everybody doing? And talk about the school. This is at 7 minutes now, so I'm going to cut this short. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And everybody stay safe out there. The world's a crazy place. But I hope everyone is having fun doing whatever you're doing. And keep having fun rocking in the free world. I'm out. But thought I'd say hi and let everyone know that the school is going really, really well. I'll see you around. Nikolai out. Peace.